How important is it for the seniors to end the year for Ohio State, considering the last 3 years?
It's extremely important. Excluding the last 3 years, I mean, this is for this is for all the marbles in the Big Ten, and it's definitely something that we haven't had a Big Ten championship ring since my freshman year, and majority of the freshmen, which are seniors now, didn't play a huge role in that. Mike and Chad did, but some of other guys were kind of special team guys, get in there a little bit on defense and offense. But this is our time to go out there and be a huge part, play a huge role in winning the championship.
Surprised you're in a position to get that ring in the way the season started?
I'm not going to say surprised. We played hard. We fought back. We did a great job in the Big Ten conference schedule, and we put ourselves in a position to be here.
How key was Coach Carr in this whole turnaround from the 0-2 start to now being in a position of winning all?
His leadership, his poise, his understanding of how to gel the team together after the tough start. He had all the skills that were needed to bring us together, get our focus there. He had his previous experience in that same situation where he could draw from his past and kind of remind us that these things had happened before, and you can definitely come back from it.
He's taken a lot of shots this year with the 0-2 start, and now you'll hear all week that he's winning 5 against Tressel. How much do you want to win this game, not only for yourself to get a championship, but to kind of shut people like us up?
Well, I mean, you really don't think about the media when you think about a huge rivalry like this. I mean, it's just a joy and a pleasure to be able to be out there on the field and compete for a Big Ten championship. But we definitely want to play hard and win the ball game, and that's an extra incentive with Coach Carr. I really have grown very close to Coach Carr, and you definitely want to win the ball game for Coach Carr, the coaching staff, for the whole program.
You say you've grown close to him. Is there a single moment or a meeting that you can recall with him, or the things that he's showed you on your way through here?
I mean, we have had countless meetings, and bring me into his office, tell me where he sees me at, where he sees me in the future, and I just respect his honesty towards me. I respect how he deals with players, and it's been a pleasure to play for a guy like him.
You kind of touched on it a little bit. Can you describe kind of what Thanksgiving's like for you and with your family after an Ohio State loss? Constant discussion about the game.
Well, anytime you lose a ball game, sometimes your family don't know how to deal with it. They don't know where to talk about it or to leave the issue alone. I'm more of a guy that likes to leave the issue alone. So any family members that want to talk about it, they have a hard time dealing with me. But that's just with any loss. But particularly with Ohio State, because you're there in person with them.
How are you ultimately going to judge your career? Because there are going to be a lot of people who judge the senior class based on so far 3 bowl losses, 3 losses to OSU. How are you going to judge it?
Well, I'm not really focused on that right now. Our goal at hand is to win this game, to prepare all week, to be ready for this game. It's a huge game. It's at home. It's our last home game. That's our focus right now. I'm not really focused on our legacy or what we've done here in our career. We have some really good players who came in, and we had a really good recruiting class that, for the most part, most of the guys have panned out and been what most people thought we were going to be. And so we're proud of each other. We're proud of the hard work we put in the classroom as well. A lot of guys are graduating as well, so that's a great honor as well.
What's going wrong defensively the last 6 quarters, and what makes you confident you can correct that against a good team like Ohio State?
Because the running game is not magic. You know what I mean? Nobody has a magic running play. It's the same running plays. You just have to execute better. You got to say, I'm tougher than you. I'm going to control this gap. And that's the bottom line about the running game. It's no X and O's problems. Hey, if you got to say, I'm tougher than you, I'm going to control this gap, I'm going to execute. That's the bottom line.
Last year's game against Ohio State was memorable for a lot of reasons. One of them was Bo's passing. Do you remember much from his talk to you guys before the game last year? What impressions did you leave on you? I
mean, Coach Schembecker was close to a lot of players. particularly because he was a person who cared about the player. Coach Schemblacker would know about an injury you had your freshman year. And if he saw you in the training room, he was like, I hope you're not in here for that foot injury again. And that's something you can genuinely care about because this is a guy whose name is known throughout the college football realm, and he knows about the injury you had 2 years ago. So you start to really care about a guy who cares about you that much. And it was just a great honor to see him come in and speak. And we definitely knew the importance of the game when Coach Schemblacker takes time out of his day to come in and speak to the team.
How much of a hole has it been this year around here with him not being here? Has it been able to sense it? This guy is no longer around?
Well, it's tough. I mean, his office is still there. The building's still named after him. But this year's been so, I don't know. It's been we've given so much into the season that you don't have time to really think about things like that. We're just trying to give as much as we can into this season.
Talk about the importance of eliminating or making sure they don't make big plays like they had last year.
They had a lot of big plays last year, and the key is to go out there and execute your assignment. And you can't worry about not giving up big plays. You got to go out there and just execute your assignment. And we just know that when you don't give up big plays, it kind of keeps the momentum in your favor majority of the time, and it forces them to drive the ball down the field, and it forces them to execute properly and sustain drives. And that's very difficult for any offense to execute properly, play after play after play for 10, 11 play drive.
You're good friends with Michael Hart. You predict his return on Saturday?
Yes, I predict his return on Saturday.
I mean, full health. I mean, was that part of his reasoning for not playing Saturday? You think was to stay?
I have no idea about that, but I always expect Mike Hart to play.
What about Chad Henne?
I always expect Chad Henne to play.
In the 1990s, John Cooper, he got to the point where people thought that Michigan was in his head and that he couldn't beat him. It was sort of a mental block. It's kind of switched, at least in Columbus, is that Coach Carr can't beat Coach Dressler, can't beat Ohio State.
Defense wins championships, regardless of what the offense situation is, full health, partial health. We always want to go out there and play a game that allows Michigan to win the football game. As long as we hold them to less points than we have a chance to win the ball game. And that's the only thing we focus on.
OSU's offense lost a lot of playmakers last year, big plays. It's not a surprise, but what do you make of this year's offense for OSU, the way they come back and put up the stats that they had?
They have a good coaching staff. They have good players. Can't expect anything less from them. You have good players, good coaching staff. I mean, that's what you should do.
What was it like to go through last year's Ohio State week, given everything just built up and when you got the news of both passing and all, compared to what you're probably going to have to go through this year and this year?
Last year was last year. We don't try to think about that. This is a new year, new team, new chemistry on this team. And our main focus is just this week, singularly this week, watching film, practicing hard, working out in the weight room hard, getting ready for this game.
Jamar, do you feel that you're just upon what you guys as seniors really bring this week? Because all season long, everybody talks about the turnaround, senior leadership. Do you feel like it's up to you guys to make sure this gets done this week?
I think that's a part of being at Michigan. The seniors have to step up. The seniors are the guys who have been around the longest, have the experience, physically stronger, have the mental toughness, and it's our time now. You know what I mean? It's our time.